mean, tune up. Let the vibe begin. Overt Radio, spinning hits to win.
Okay, Lagos. Welcome back to the breakfast show. This is Overt Radio. We are. You can reach us on Instagram, Overt News, on Facebook, Overt News on X, Overt News NG on TikTok, Overt News TV on YouTube, Overt Radio. We are currently streaming on YouTube at Overt Radio and as well as on TikTok, Overt Radio. We see some of our people who are joining us on Overt on TikTok. Bintu, thank you for joining us. User 1049, thank you. User Dere, handsome boy, thank you for joining us on YouTube. Thank you very much. So before we took that musical break, we were talking about the clarion call from the former senator in Kaduna, Shehu Sani, who is calling on young Nigerians to abandon, not really to abandon, at least to focus more on politics, rather than social media, rather than content creating, because content creation or social media will not get us to the promised land politically in terms of nationhood. These content creators and social media, these are personal things that people are doing, but when it comes to national, when it comes to the interest of the country, when it comes to the interest of the society, Shehu Sani is calling on the young Nigerians, come to politics, join politics. This is where we need to get things right at the moment. So he said that back then, when he was growing up, when they were young, he witnessed president, head of states who are president in their 20s. He witnessed leaders who were called into leadership in their 30s and 40s. He says, but when it came to 1999, the age limit, the age of people going into leadership increased. In their 70s, 80s. But Shehu Sani said, no, let us change the narrative. Let us, call on the youth, get back to politics, come to politics, because politics is the only avenue to which you can bring change, holistic change, constitutional change, legal change, not social media that a lot of Nigerians flogging into just to make names for themselves. So I think, Ibuku, you have, we want to give you some list of past Nigerian leaders who became leaders, in their young as young as they are, as they were. So Ibuku will give us some list of our past leaders.
We have some list of head of state by age and assuming office. Yakubu Gohan, he was given birth 19th October 1934. The date and age at assuming office was the 1st of August 1966 at the age of 31.
Yeah.
So imagine, at the age of 31. So that is an opportunity for other people, the young youth out there, that yes, you can do more better at your age. At least they're giving rules like 35 years. You can actually contest for any posts, political posts for any age at the age of 35.
Yeah.
Muritala Mohammed is date of birth is 8 November 1938. The date and age of at assuming office is 29 July 1975 at the age of 36. So it is still at that age range. Yes. Yeah. Olusegun Obasanjo, his date of birth is 5th of March 1939. So the date and age at assuming office is 13 of February 1976 at the age of 38. Still had the same age range. Muhammad Buhari, 17 December. He was the date of birth. His date of birth is 17 December 1942. Then the date and age at assuming office was 31 December 1983 at the age of 41.
Yeah.
So I can still say that he's still the one that is still.
Yeah. Let me come in there. So you just listening to what Ibuku read out, the age of past young Nigerian leaders there. Yakubu Gowon was 31 when he was the head of state. Muritala Mohammed was 36 when he was head of state. Olusegun Obasanjo was 38 when he was head of state. Muhammadu Buhari was 41 when he was head of state. Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi was 41. Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida IBB, he was 44 years old when he was the head of state. Sani Abacha was 50. So we could see that
they were still young.
You were still young.
And
another thing to note here is that these people, they did a lot of things while they were in office.
Yes.
They did a lot of things while the office because they were young. They could think fresh.
Yes.
They could move from A to B.
So can you just imagine what they've done back then and what they can do now?
What they can do now.
That capacity to do more, because back then they have energy.
Yes.
To channel into what they want to do, into politics.
And also, more importantly, another important thing to know, that most of the infrastructures that are still in existence today, the Third Mainland Bridge, the bridges in Lagos, the National Theatre, built by Muritala, the Tafawa Balewa Square, CMS. These are monuments that these young Nigerian leaders at that time put in place, and these things are still in existence.
Yes.
But from 1999 to this current age, I am yet to see any monument that our leaders from 1999, even to this president, I'm yet to see any monument that this will have across the country. I don't know. So it is, I think, based on what we've seen, Nigeria develop when the young people are in power.
Yes.
That is it. There is rapid development when the young people are in power. Based on the physical thing that we are seeing. There's rapid development when the young people are in power. So Shehu Sani, is giving a clarion call once again. He's saying that Nigerian youth, please come to politics. Come to politics. Embrace politics.
Yes.
Despite the fact of what we are reading on the pages of the newspaper, politics sometimes. Yeah, they say politics is a dirty game, but if you make it dirty, it's going to be dirty.
Yes.
If you make politics clean, it's going to be clean. People are countries around the world, they are benefiting massively from democracy.
Yes.
From democracy. Why not Nigeria? I believe this country is not cost. It is the mind of the leaders that matters most. Nigeria is still a good country.
Yes.
The current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like we said last week during our October 1st edition, when we said that yes, out of 100% of Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu has a lot of good things in him. But age is another thing that we must consider. So Nigeria, we had a lot of development came into this country when these people that we've read out, Yakubu Gowon, who was a president at the age of, who was the head of state rather at the age of 31. We had Muritala Mohammed, who was head of state then at the age of 36. Olusegun Obasanjo was 38. These 30s, 30, 40. This is the age where big things happen in big countries. And we've experienced these big things back then, in the 60s, in the 70s, and also in the late 80s.
The truth that is just there is that if the youths don't go into the system, things cannot change. It is not just about hashtag, about everything on social media. It is not about, it is beyond that.
It is beyond that.
We need to act fast.
Yes,
we need to put it into action. Mm-hmm. So we youths, we need to come into politics. Channel same energy into it.
Exactly.
So we just need our country to we need to put a change into it.
Yes. We need a change. We need a change. And it is the youth. Very, very interesting. Mm-hmm. Remember the NSAS movement. These things were piloted by the youths. If the youth can shake this country to that level, if the youth can shake this country to that level,
just imagine
how much more
if the government participate in election, they can protect themselves.
Yes. So the youth have tested and they've tried, they've tested and they've proved themselves that they can bring the needed change that this country needs.
As Senator Sani said, he said, if you want the Nigeria of your dream, you have to fight for it. Not with violence, but with vision, vote, and value. So it is not even when you come online saying the government are not doing this. What have you done?
Power.
You have to come out.
We must understand that power is not given.
Power
is taken. you grab power. You don't wait for power to come and meet you, because nobody in Nigeria will say, okay, we are handing over things to the youth. The old people will never say that, because they know what they are benefiting when they are in government.
Yes.
They know what they are benefiting, all the largesse, all the benefits in governance. They know. So no man will open his eyes and say, okay, I won't partake in this. Let me give the opportunity to the youth. So the youth, you must wake up. Let the youth wake up that nobody will give you power.
Yes.
You have to go in there and take the power. So that is what we are saying. Take your power. Take the power, because it is your right to vote and be voted for according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Just like Shehu Sani, let's see some points that Shehu Sani said. He made. He said, as of 1999, we couldn't contest the Senate because of our age. So he said it that during in 1999 he couldn't contest for the Senate because it wasn't the age limit. But thank God from the good wisdom of some men, because this not too young to rule bill, which Buhari accented, this initiative also came from the youth. Okay, and Buhari in his wisdom thought it wise, okay, let me sign this bill and see. He has laid the foundation for the youth to rise up and take charge in national leadership has been laid. It is now left for them to take this opportunity, utilize it for the country and for the future generations of this country.
Why do we really think Nigerian young youths of today, they are shy of going into politics?
Yeah, they are shy because they've not seen anything that these people are doing. We have not seen.
Probably they don't feel the energy.
We are not feeling our leaders. That is why there is this nonchalant attitude from that is why there's this apathy. Because when there's election, you will see that most people, when there's an election, hardly will you see young people queuing up. You will see the older people queuing up.
Yes.
Young people, they're playing football. They will even sit, under the trees to let the old people vote. Maybe when it is an hour, maybe 1 hour, they will not be queuing up. This is not the kind of attitude that we should expect the Nigerian youth to. So there is lack of interest. Why there's lack of interest among the youth to go into politics is because of this shenanigans going on, in the politics, because of this corruption, because of this lack of seriousness, because of this corruption here and there. You will see Minister A buying houses for his family, approving land for his family. These are not the kind of things that this kind of attitude from our current leaders irritates the youth. The youth are irritated by this kind of attitude. So that is why I feel that the youth wouldn't dare go into politics. But we can have a change of mind. We can have a change of heart for us to go into politics. And it is very, very important. It is very, very important that the youth take the bull by the horn by going into politics.
I actually think it's actually some people are actually shy. Some young youths are actually shy to go into that, probably because of probably lack of support. Probably there is fear of if I get there, how will it be? If I get there, what would happen? Things like that.
We must understand that for things to change, there ought to be sacrifices.
That is it.
You must sacrifice, and nothing good happens without sacrifice. If you want favor from God, you must play your own part of the game.
You must face challenges.
You must face challenges. Nothing good comes easy.
Yes.
Nothing good comes easy. You must take the bull by the horn. You might not be the one to be the leader, but you are clearing the path. You are paving the way for others to follow. You are leading by example. You are lighting up the path so that others can come in. You might start the change, but you might not be the one that will eventually inherit the fruit, the benefit. But just know that because we have quite young Nigerians who are calling on the youth to rise to politics, the likes of Omoyele Sowore, who has been in active politics right from his university days, and is still doing it. I believe that people like Sowore, if we have 10 people like Sowore, or people like Sowore and others, I think Nigeria will get there someday in no distant future. All right, callers. All right, viewers, listeners. Yeah.
So to all listeners out there. I want you to put same energy. You've listened to us. For everyone that has been on this morning current affairs update, thanks for joining. So I want you to put same energy. 2027 is not far, it is nearby.
It is near. Before
so
you know it.
This is time for you to act again. This is time for you to put your dreams, what you've been dreaming for, to put it to heart.
Yeah, because funny enough, after 2025 is 2026, and 2026 ushers us into 2027, and the electionary starts next year. So there's no more time. There's no more time. Put things together. People who are watching us
start joining parties.
Yeah, join political parties.
Involved in any
you have join political parties. That is the only way you can make a change in this country. All right, listeners on watch those who are watching us on TikTok, and also our listeners on Zeno ZENO.FM/radio/Overt Radio. Thank you for joining us on this segment of the Breakfast Show. This is the current affairs segment. We've come to an end of this current affairs segment. Next, by 9:15. If you check your time, it is 6 minutes gone past the hour of 9. Next, by 9:15, we will bring you the political update. There are a lot of things that happened yesterday. We want to bring it to you, at the tip of your finger. All right, join us. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back shortly. Stay tuned.
Loud and clear, your favorite beats always near. Tune in